Today we are going to start to discuss the special functions. Actually, in this regard, first of all, we will discuss a very important special function which is called Legender's polynomial. In fact, Legender polynomial is a solution of the equation which is known as Legender's differential equation. So first of all, we will discuss the solution of Legender's differential equation, and after that we will get the idea of Legender's polynomial. So let us start to know what is Legender's differential equation and how we can solve this equation in series. So you can see this particular equation, 1 minus x square d2y by dx square minus 2x dy by dx plus n into n plus 1 into y equal to 0. In fact, in this equation, n is a real number, and this equation is known as Legender's differential equation. Though n is a real number, but in most physical applications, only integral values of n are required. And as you can see, this is a second order differential equation with variable coefficient, and here the p naught x is 1 minus x square, and so when you will write p naught of 0, what will be the result? The result will be 1, and this is not 0. So you can see that x equal to 0 is a regular singularity of this equation 1. And you have seen earlier that when x equal to 0 is a regular singularity of the given differential equation, the equation has a series solution, and this solution can equation you can say can be solved in series of ascending or descending powers of x. Actually, earlier whatever we have discussed the problems, we have always selected the solution in series of ascending powers of x. But this equation may be solved in a series having ascending or descending powers of x, but the solution in descending power of x is more important than one in ascending power of x whenever our concern will be a particular physical problem. You can say that when we will discuss in quantum mechanics the problem like hydrogen atom, a rigid rotator, and so on, then actually the solution having the descending power of x is in fact valid or more important. So here our concern is with the physical problem, and so we are considering the series solution of this differential equation, that is Legender's differential equation, in a series of descending power of x. So you can see I have written its solution y equal to x to the power m a naught plus a1 x to the power minus 1 plus a2 x to the power minus 2, a3 x to the power minus 3. Not plus. This is actually a series in descending power of x, and in fact this series in compact form you can write as y equal to k summation k0 to infinity ak x to the power m minus k. Now, as you know, to solve this equation or to get the solution of this equation, first of all we find these derivatives, that is dy by dx and d2y by dx square. And for this, what we will do? Actually, we will differentiate this equation 2 with respect to x. So you can see if y is equal to summation k0 to infinity ak x to the power m minus k, then dy by dx will be equal to what? This will be summation over k from 0 to infinity m minus k ak x to the power m minus k minus 1. And the second order derivative, to get the second order derivative, we will simply differentiate this expression. And so you will get a summation over k from 0 to infinity m minus k into m minus k minus 1 into ak x to the power m minus k minus 2. And now we know the value of y dy by dx, d2y by dx square, and as you know, when we have defined this y dy by dx and d2y by dx square, then we will simply substitute the values of y dy by dx, d2y by dx square in this equation, which is Legendre's equation. So now let us substitute it in this equation. The first term in Legendre's equation is 1 minus x square d2y by dx square, and you have seen that d2y by dx square is equal to this much. You can see here. So I have substituted this, and the second term is minus 2x into dy by dx, and you have just obtained the value of dy by dx, and this is summation over k from 0 to infinity m minus k ak x to the power m minus k minus 1. And the last term is plus n into n plus 1 y, and y has been defined like this. So this is equal to 0. Now actually we will arrange this term to in particular manner for the particular power of x, particular power of x. So you can see, when we will multiply by this 1 to the first term, the term will remain same. So 1 into m minus k into m minus k minus 1 ak x to the power m minus k minus 2, this term remains same. And when you will multiply by this minus x square to this term, then the power on x will become what? That will be equal to x to the power m minus k. Here 2 and this minus 2 will cancel out. And when you will multiply by this x to this term, then again x to the power m minus k minus 1 and plus 1, because we will multiply by x, that will become x to the power m minus k. And in the last term there is already x to the power m minus k. So we will actually associate all these terms containing the factor x to the power m minus k. And so you can see, if we take this minus as a common factor, then the first term will be what? The first term will be m minus k into m minus k minus 1 ak x to the power m minus k, and x to the power m minus k and ak has been taken as a common factor. And in the second term, since minus has been taken as a common factor, so this will be 2 into m minus k. So this is plus 2 into m minus k. And in last term, you can see there is plus n into n plus 1 into ak. But since we have taken minus as a common factor, so this will become minus. And ak x to the power m minus k has been taken as a common factor in this. Now we will simplify this second term, the coefficient of the second term, we will simplify it. So first term you can say that this is at age, there is no change in this step. Now in second term you can see, when you will multiply this m minus k with this m minus k, the term will be m minus k whole square. So here you can see this is m minus k whole square. And then we will multiply by this m minus k to minus 1. So that will be minus m minus k. And you can see here there is a term plus 2m minus k. So 2m minus k minus m minus k. Then our result will be simply m minus k. And here in the last term you can see that this is n square minus n. So that n square has been taken here. This is n square. And as you have seen that 2m minus k minus m minus k was m minus k. And here minus n is remaining here. So this term is m minus k minus n into ak x to the power m minus k equal to 0. This is just a simple algebra. You can see seriously and simplify the term. Now when we will apply this first term you can see that this is at each, and in the second term you can simplify this term m minus k whole square minus n square by using the formula a square minus b square equal to a minus b into a plus b. So this will be in fact m minus k minus n into m minus k plus n, and here already there is m minus k minus n, so we will take this m minus k minus n as a common factor. Then what will be our result? If we take this m minus k minus n as a common factor, then there will be m minus k plus n plus 1, and this much ak x to the power m minus k, and this equal to 0. Now this is the simplification. Now you know to get the solution, first of all we equate to 0 the coefficient of highest power of x. Why highest power? In fact, if you write the series in ascending power of x, then actually we equate to 0 the lowest power of x to get the initial equation. But since here we have written the solution in descending power of x, so in this case actually we will equate to 0 the coefficient of highest power of x and to get the initial equation or the quadratic equation in M. So now equating to 0 the coefficient of highest power, not lowest power, because our series is in descending power of x, so we will equate to 0 the coefficient of highest power of x, and you can see what is the highest power of x in this series. In fact, since there is a term m minus k present in each term, so when you will take the lowest value of k, and you know lowest value of k is what? This is 0. Then there will be a term containing the highest power of m. चूँकि m माइनस के आता है तो अगर आप k का लोएस्ट वैल्यू ले लेंगे तो x पर हाईएस्ट पावर आएगा, और k का लोएस्ट वैल्यू क्या होता है? 0. एंड व्हेन वी विल टेक दिस 0, then in second term you can see there will be x to the power m, and in first term taking k equal to 0 there will be x to the power m minus 2. x to the power m minus 2 x to the power m से छोटा है, स्मॉलर है, so we will not take the coefficient of x to the power m minus 2, but we will take the coefficient of x to the power m, which is actually the term containing the highest power of x. So you can say that is x to the power m. We get, you will get then initial equation, and you can see when we will take k equal to 0, then this m minus k minus n, since we are taking k equal to 0, this will be m minus n. So this is m minus n into, again we will take here k equal to 0, so this will be m plus n plus 1. So into m plus n plus 1, and k is 0, so ak will be written as a naught. And in first series there is no term containing x to the power m, so this is the coefficient of x to the power m, and we will equate it to 0. Now from here we will actually find the value of m. Since a naught is not equal to 0, so there will be two solutions, as it is a quadratic equation in m, so definitely there will be two roots, and you can see then m minus n equal to 0, and if you take m minus n equal to 0, then m will be equal to n. So this is the first root of this initial equation, m equal to n. Now again we will take this m plus n plus 1 equal to 0. And if m plus n plus 1 is 0, what will be m? It is easy to say. You can say this will be minus n plus 1. So these are the two roots of this initial equation. First one is m equal to n and another is m equal to minus n plus 1. Now, after getting the roots of this initial equation, now we will equate to 0 the coefficient of next lower power of x. So, now equating to 0, the coefficient of next lower power of x, that is, first we have taken x to the power m, so next lower power of x will be what? That will be m minus 1. So we will equate to 0 the coefficient of x to the power m minus 1. And what we will get after this? You can see, to get x to the power m minus 1, we will have to put k equal to 1. So when you will put k equal to 1 in first term, then you can see here will be actually m minus 1 minus 2, that is m minus 3. It means first term contains x to the power m minus 3, not x to the power m minus 1. So there is no such term in the first series. But in second series, when we will take k equal to 1, then you can see here will be x to the power m minus 1. And coefficient of this will be m minus n minus 1, and here m minus 1 plus n plus 1. So this 1 and this 1 will cancel out, and there will be simply m plus n into m minus n minus 1. So you can see here. And here we will write a1 and x to the power m minus 1. So you can easily write the coefficient of x to the power m minus 1, and that you have seen, this is just m plus n into m minus n minus 1 into a1, and this will be equal to 0. Now you can see, as we have obtained just now, that m has two values. First one is m equal to n, and second value is m equal to minus n minus 1. So if we put m equal to n, then you can see this term will be actually equal to 2n, and this is not equal to 0. And if you will put this m equal to minus n minus 1, then n will cancel out, and this will be minus 1, and this is not equal to 0. Similarly, you can see that when we will put this m equal to n or m equal to minus n, then again this term will be not equal to 0. So neither m plus n is 0 nor m minus n minus 1 is 0, because m is equal to n and m is equal to minus n minus 1. तो ये दोनों वैल्यू अगर आप इस फैक्टर में रखें अथवा इस फैक्टर में रखें, दोनों स्थिति में दोनों में से कोई भी फैक्टर 0 नहीं होगा. बट सिंस द रिजल्ट इज 0, सो डेफिनेटली दिस a1 शुड बी 0, तभी तो ये वैलिड होगा. सो वी कंक्लूड दैट दिस a1 विल बी इक्वल टू 0. So this coefficient has been already known. A1 has a 0 value. Now to get the recurrence relation, to know the higher order coefficients, we will actually equate to 0 the coefficient of a general term. In fact, for that, we equate to 0 the coefficient of x to the power m minus k. So to get the recurrence formula or recurrence relation. Recurrence relation we equate to 0 the coefficient of x to the power m minus k, and you can see x to the power m minus k. See this first series. In fact, here is x to the power m minus k minus 2, और आप चाह रहे हैं कि x पर पावर हो जाए m माइनस के, तो डेफिनेटली हमें इसमें k के वैल्यू को चेंज करना होगा. इफ़ यू विल टेक k इक्वल टू k minus 2, then at the place of this k we will write k minus 2, and due to this minus that will be k plus 2, and this 2 will cancel out, और तब हमको पावर मिल जाएगा x to the power m minus k. So in the first series you will have x to the power m minus 2 only when you will change this k by k minus 2. K minus 2. So here replace k by k minus 2. Here again we will replace k by k minus 2. इस दोनों जगहों पर k को k minus 2 लिख देंगे, और a k that will be a k minus 2. So you can see in the first term the coefficient of x to the power m minus k क्या हो जाएगा? This will be m minus k. अब k को क्या लिखेंगे? k minus 2 into सेकेंड टर्म में है m minus k. अगेन k को लिखेंगे k minus 2 and minus 1, and ak, now k will be k minus 2, and finally the coefficient of ak minus 2. Now in second term you can see here m minus k is already present, so we will directly write these coefficient m minus k minus n into m minus k plus 1 plus n into plus 1 into ak. तो ये तो डायरेक्टली हम लोगों को लिख देना है क्योंकि वहाँ x टू द पावर m माइनस k ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट है. सो दिस विल बी माइनस m minus k minus n into m minus k plus n plus 1 into ak, and this equal to 0. And now we can easily obtain the value of this ak from here. You can see, therefore ak will be equal to what? This will be equal to minus, see here, this term will be in another side. This will be m minus k plus 2 into m minus k, और यहाँ देखिए माइनस माइनस 2 that will be plus 2, and here is minus 1. So 2 minus 1 will be plus 1. So this is m minus k plus 1, and divided by this m minus k minus n into this much. So this is, you can write n minus m plus k into n plus m minus k plus 1 plus 1. So in fact m minus into what? Into a k minus 2. So this relation is known as actually recurrence relation, and from this recurrence relation you will get the value of this coefficient, all other coefficient, that is a2, a3, a4 and so on. In fact, here I have written n minus 1 by taking this minus as a common factor. So here sign is just reversed. So you can now see, since we have obtained that a1 is equal to 0. So when we will find the value of a3, a5, a7 and so on, you will see that all those values will be equal to 0. Because if you want to know the value of a3, then definitely we will have to put here k equal to 3. And when k will be 3, you can see this k minus 2 will be equal to 1. And a1 is 0, so a3 will be 0. So you can see that if we want to find the value of a3 from this recurrence formula, so we will put k equal to 3. I am not writing this expression, so this will be minus as something जो वहाँ लिखा हुआ है, और this coefficient will be 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. You can see here this is k minus 2. I have not written this expression because there is no need here. So this will be minus that thing and a1. And you have seen that this a1 is equal to 0. So whole result will be 0. So you can see a3 is 0. Similarly, you will find that a5, a7, a9, all these will be 0. In fact, all the coefficients having the odd subscript, that is a1, a3, a5, a7, a9, a11, all will be equal to 0. So there is no rigorous calculation to get the value of these coefficients. Now, to know the other coefficient, that is a2, a4, a6 and so on, since the quadratic equation or the initial equation has actually two roots, so we will find the two solution of this legendary equation by taking the two roots of the initial equation. So now in case first, we will consider the first root of the initial equation. So you have calculated just now what is the first root. First root is m equal to n. So when m is equal to n, then what will be the recurrence relation? First of all, we will find. See this recurrence relation. And in this recurrence relation, we will actually put m equal to n. So in every term, m will be replaced by n. So you can see what will be our result. So ak is equal to minus m minus k, but m is n, so this is n minus k plus 2 into m minus k, this will be n minus k plus 1, and divided by n minus m, so this will be n minus n, m is equal to n, and plus k into n plus m, so this will be n plus n minus k and plus 1, and a k minus 2. Now simplify it. You can see this will be minus n minus k plus 1 into n minus k plus 2 and divided by, here this n and n will cancel out and this will be 2n, so this is k into 2n minus k प्लस 1 इंटू ए के माइनस 2। तो ये हमारा रिकरेंस रिलेशन हो जाएगा जब हम इंडिशियल इक्वेशन का पहला रूट m इक्वल टू n कंसिडर करेंगे। Now to get the coefficients like a2, a4, a6, we will substitute the values of these k, and so you can see putting k equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. There is no need to put k equal to 3, k equal to 5, because you have already seen that we have obtained these values, that a1, a3, a5, a7, a9, all these are 0. So we are putting k equal to 2, k equal to 4, k equal to 6, k equal to 8 and so on. So when you will put, let us say the first value of k, that is k equal to 2. So here we will put k equal to 2, so this will be n minus 2 plus 1. So this will be n minus 1, and here will be n minus 2 plus 2. 2 will cancel out, so in this term only n will remain. And in denominator again we will put here 2, here 2, and so this will be 2n minus 2 plus 1. So 1 minus 2 will be minus 1, so this will be 2n minus 1, and this is 2. 2 into 2n minus 1 will be in denominator. So now you can write it. I am writing it. You have understand the idea, and now you can write this. So a2 will be what? You can see a2 will be minus n into n minus 1 over 2 into 2n minus 1 into a naught. Why a naught? You can see, since we have taken k equal to 2, so 2 minus 2 will be 0, so this is a naught. Now we will put k equal to 4 in this equation. You can see, when you take k equal to 4, here will be n minus 4 plus 1, that will be n minus 3. And this is n minus 4 plus 2, that will be n minus 2, and here will be a4 minus 2, that will be a2, and here will be 4, here will be 2n minus 4 plus 1, that is 2n minus 3. So you can see I am writing these values. So a4 will be equal to minus n minus 2 into n minus 3 and divided by 4 into 2n minus 3 into a2. But you have just obtained the value of a2 here. So now substitute this value of a2 in this equation, and then you will get the value of a4 in terms of the coefficient a0. So now we substitute this value of a2 here, and since both terms contain minus sign, so after substituting this will become positive, and so what will be the result? This will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 and divided by, you can see this is 2 into 4 into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 3 into a0. So this is the value of a4. In fact, in this way you can calculate the value of a6, a8 and so on. So when you will put the value of a6, then by induction I am writing that value of a6. You can see I am not solving that equation, but seeing these results, you can directly say that what will be a6. In fact, we have seen that a2 is negative but a4 is positive. So then again this a6 will be negative, and this will be minus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3। आप देख रहे हैं कि जब 4 है तो 3 तक हम लोग आए हैं, तो 6 है तो 5 तक आना होगा। 3 इंटू n माइनस 4 इंटू n माइनस 5 एंड डिवाइडेड बाय 2 इंटू 4 इंटू 6 इंटू 2n माइनस 1 इंटू 2n माइनस 3 इंटू 2n माइनस 5 इंटू ए नॉट। तो आपने देखा कि हम इंडक्शन से डायरेक्ट इसको देखते हुए अब आगे के टर्म को बता सकते हैं। ए 8 लिखेंगे तो प्लस आ जाएगा, फाइनली आप ए 7 तक जाएंगे, यहाँ 2n माइनस 7 हो जाएगा और लास्टली ए नॉट होगा। बट देयर इज नो नीड टू write the values of all the coefficients. So these are values of the coefficients when we have taken the first root, that is m equal to n. So now you can write the first independent solution of Legendre equation. So the first independent solution, first independent solution of Legendre's equation is given by, how we will write the first solution. I am repeating the solution first of all, and then we will actually put the value. You have seen the the first solution we will write y equal to x to the power m into a naught plus a1 x to the power minus 1 plus a2 x to the power minus 2 plus so on. Now you have seen that in this case m is equal to n. So at the place of m we will write in fact n, and we have obtained the value of a1, a2, a3 and so on. In fact a1, a3 all are 0, and a2, a4 these are calculated here. So now you can substitute the value of these coefficients and m equal to n, and then you will get the first independent solution. So you can easily see the first solution y1 of Legendre's equation is equal to a naught हर एक टर्म में होगा, कॉमन ले लिया, and this will be x to the power n minus n into n minus 1 by 2 into 2n minus 1. You know this is actually the value of the coefficient a2, and x to the power minus 2, and here was n, so this is n minus 2, and plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 over 2 into 4 into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 3 into x to the power minus 4, और x to the power n से मल्टीप्लाई होगा तो x to the power n minus 4 and minus so on. Actually ये आप जान रहे हैं कि this is the coefficient a4, a3 is 0. So this is the first solution of first independent solution, you can say, of Legendre equation. And this solution has been obtained when we have taken the first root of the initial equation, that is m equal to n. Now in second case, we will consider the second root of that initial equation. So in second case, you have seen that the second root is what? We have just now obtained that the second root is m equal to minus n plus 1. Minus n plus 1. So first of all, we will obtain the different coefficient of, so first of all we will obtain the particular recurrence relation which we have defined here in equation 3, when actually m is equal to minus n plus 1. So what we will do? We will simply replace all these m, this m, this m, this m, this m by minus n minus 1, and then you will get the recurrence relation for this particular case. So see this equation, I am just replacing it in another page. You can see, you can do it. So when we will take m equal to minus n plus 1, then you can see from that recurrence relation that ak in this condition will be equal to n plus k minus 1. You can do the algebra into n plus k and over k into 2n plus k plus 1 into a k minus 2. So this will be the recurrence relation when we have taken the second root of the initial equation, that is m equal to minus n plus 1. Now again we will substitute k equal to 2, 4, 6, because you have already known that when we take k equal to 1, 3, 5, then all those coefficients are 0. So there is no need to put those values. So we will putting k equal to 2, 4, 6 and so on. You can see when you will put k equal to 2, then there will be a2 and k is 2. So see here, this will be in fact n plus 2 minus 1 into n plus 2 and divided by k is 2. So this is 2 into 2n plus k. K is 2 plus 1 into a k minus 2. So this will be 2 minus 2. So what is this result? This is n plus 1 into n. So this will be, this is n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 2 into 2n plus 3. 2n plus 3 into a naught. So this is the coefficient a2. Similarly, substituting the value k equal to 4 in this equation, you can get the value of a4. So I am writing here it. a4 will be equal to, you can do the algebra, that will be n plus 3 into n plus 4 over 4 into 2n plus 5 into a2. And now a2 has already been obtained here. So now substitute this value of a2 in this equation. So substituting the value of a2, what will be our result? Our result will be n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3 into n plus 4 and divided by 2 into 4 into 2n plus 3 into 2n plus 5 into A naught. And by induction you can write other coefficients. By induction I am writing the one of the coefficients. You can see there is no need to see the previous result. You can आप डायरेक्ट इसको देखिए इंडक्शन से लिख सकते हैं. जैसे अगर हम A6 लिखना चाहते हैं तो क्या लिखेंगे, आप इस रिजल्ट को देखिए. जब 4 लिखा तो लास्ट में n+4 था और नीचे में 2n+5 है. तो हम अगर 6 लिखेंगे तो लास्ट में हमें n+6 आएगा और नीचे में इनफैक्ट 2n+7 आएगा. So what will be the result? This will be n+1 into n+2 into n+3 into n+4 into n+5 and into n+6 यहाँ तक लिखना है and divided by 2 into 4 अब यहाँ हो जाएगा 6 and 2n+3 into 2n+5 and लास्ट टर्म लिख देंगे 2n+7 into A naught. तो डायरेक्ट आप इस तरह से अदर कोफिशिएंट्स को लिख सकते हैं बाय इंडक्शन. देयर इज नो नीड टू सी द रिकरेंस फार्मूला. सो नाउ you can write the second independent solution of Legender's equation. So the second solution of Legender's equation is given as, if we write this solution by the symbol y2, then you can see again that this actually I am just हम उसको repeat कर रहे हैं कि this will be x to the power m, but m is here -n -1 into a naught plus a1 x to the power -1 plus a2 x to the power -2 plus a3 x to the power -3 plus a4 x to the power -4 plus so on. Now you have seen that this a1 is 0, a3 is 0 and the values of a2, a4 all contains a naught. So a naught will be a common factor and you will multiply by this x to the power -n -1 to these x. So after that you can see our result will be what? This will be simply a naught कॉमन ले लिया और हमारा रिजल्ट हो जाएगा फर्स्ट टर्म में केवल 1 है. So this will be x to the power -n -1 प्लस a2 का वैल्यू आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं. a2 we have already calculated, so this is a2 and when we will substitute this value of a2 here, this will be n+1 into n+2 and divided by 2 into 2n+3 into x to the power -2 and here is x to the power -n -1. So this will be x to the power -n -3 -n -3 and प्लस अब a3 0 है, a4 वाला पुट करना होगा तो दैट विल बी n+1 into n+2 into n+3 into n+4. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर वैल्यू एंड डिवाइडेड बाय क्या होगा 2 into 4 यहाँ देखिए 2 इंटू 4 इंटू 2n प्लस 3 इंटू 2n प्लस 5 2n प्लस 5 एंड इंटू x टू द पावर माइनस n माइनस 5 x टू द पावर माइनस n माइनस 5। आप यहाँ पर यहाँ हम लिख रहे हैं x टू द पावर माइनस n minus 5. So this is actually the solution which we have obtained when we take the second root of the initial equation. Actually, now we will express these solutions in a particular form by introducing the particular value of the coefficient a naught. So see, first of all, when n is a positive integer, remember n is a positive integer, and we consider a particular value of a naught. In fact, ये कोई value दिया हुआ नहीं है, we consider it. In most of the physical problem, a naught has such a particular value, so we consider it. And we select that a naught has a particular value defined in this manner: 1 into 3 into 5 into so on. This is 2n minus 1 divided by factorial n. ऐसा नहीं सोचना है कि a नॉट का यह वैल्यू दिया हुआ है, बल्कि हमने इसको कंसिडर किया है कि अगर n पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है और a नॉट का ये पार्टिकुलर वैल्यू हम रखते हैं, ऐसे कंडीशन में जो लीजेंडर इक्वेशन का फर्स्ट सॉल्यूशन है, फर्स्ट सॉल्यूशन यू हैव सीन हियर, दिस फर्स्ट सॉल्यूशन, इस फर्स्ट सॉल्यूशन में अगर a नॉट का वह पार्टिकुलर वैल्यू ले लेंगे और n को कहेंगे कि वह पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है, इन दैट कंडीशन this first solution of Legendre equation is denoted by a particular symbol Pn of x. Actually, that is Legendre polynomial. A not equal to this much, then the first solution of Legendre's equation is denoted by this particular symbol Pn of x. तो y1 को क्या लिखेंगे? Pn of x, and it is called, it is means Pn of x, it is called Legendre's function of first kind. Legendre's function of first kind, और इसी को हम लोग कहते हैं Legendre's polynomial और Legendre's polynomials of degree n. So in this condition, y1 will be written as Pn of x, or a naught will have this particular value which I have defined here. So you can write this equation for y1. You can see y1 जो आपने निकाला, यहाँ a naught का वह particular value रखेंगे, तब यह y1 ही कहलाएगा Pn of x, जिसको कहते हैं Legendre's function of first kind या Legendre's polynomials. And this Pn of x will be then what? This will be 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n minus 1 over factorial n into x to the power n minus n into n minus 1 divided by 2 into 2n minus 1 into x to the power n minus 2 plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 and divided by 2 into 4 into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 3 into x to the power n minus 4 and plus so on. So this is the first solution, which is called Legendre polynomial or Legendre's function of first kind. Again, when we take another particular value of this coefficient a naught, and which will be defined in this manner, then you will get the second solution, and that second solution is actually called Legendre's function of second kind. So again we consider if n is a positive integer, n हमारा positive integer ही है, and this a naught is not defined in this manner. This is factorial n divided by 1 into 3 into 5 so on into 2n plus 1 if a naught is this much. In fact, in this condition, then the second solution of Legendre's equation is denoted by Qn of x, and it is called Legendre's function of second kind. And so आप सेकेंड सॉल्यूशन जो y2 है, अब उसको आप लिखिए Qn of x, and you can see y2 we have obtained here. Now that y2 will be written as in fact Qn of x, but after taking that particular value of a naught, so you can now write this particular solution. So this Qn of x will be written as a naught के जगह पर क्या लिखेंगे, ये वैल्यू a naught का फैक्टोरियल n डिवाइडेड बाय 1 into 3 into 5 into so on into 2n plus 1 into, आपने देखा अभी वहाँ x to the power minus n minus 1 plus n plus 1 into n plus 2 divided by 2 into 2n plus 3 into x to the power minus n minus 3 and plus n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3 into n plus 4 divided by 2 into 4 into 2n plus 3 into 2n plus 5 into x to the power minus n minus 5. आप देख सकते हैं कि हम पीछे नहीं भी देखते हैं फिर भी लिख सकते हैं, ये बिल्कुल सिमेट्रिक है एंड यू कैन राइट इट डायरेक्टली. सो दिस इज एक्चुअली द सेकेंड इंडिपेंडेंट सॉल्यूशन ऑफ Legendre's equation. now you can see the first solution which is Pn of x, Legendre's function of first kind. एक्चुअली ये जो सॉल्यूशन है यह एक डिसेंडिंग सीरीज इनफाइनाइट सीरीज है. इनफैक्ट x का जो पावर है वह घटता जा रहा है. सो दिस इज जस्ट ए this will be just a finite series. After a larger value of after a large term, this series will terminate. So it is a terminating series, and this series defined in B is not a terminating series but it is an infinite series. और आप जानते हैं कि अगर सीरीज हमारा टर्मिनेटिंग है तभी वह कोई फिजिकल रिजल्ट दे सकता है. सो एक्चुअली फ्रॉम फिजिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू the first solution is important, and so our concern will be only regarding the first solution, which is called Legendre's function. When we will deal with the physical problem, we will not have this second solution of Legendre equation. We will have only the first solution because that is a terminating series, while the second is an infinite series. So after getting these two independent solutions, you know, if you want to know the complete solution of Legendre's equation, then we will simply combine these two independent solutions linearly. So complete solution of Legendre's equation is, क्या लिखेंगे इसको, अगर y of x लिखते हैं तो that will be an arbitrary constant c1 into first solution that is Pn of x plus another arbitrary constant c2 into second independent solution that is Qn of x. So this will be actually the complete solution. लेकिन जैसा कि हमने आपसे कहा कि फिजिकल प्रॉब्लम के सॉल्यूशन के दृष्टि से ओनली Pnx वाला जो सॉल्यूशन है दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज Pnx को डिफाइन करने वाला सीरीज हमारा टर्मिनेटिंग सीरीज है, फाइनाइट सीरीज हो जाएगा, या आफ्टर ए सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स ये कन्वर्ज कर जाएगा, ये कन्वर्जिंग सीरीज है. जबकि जो Qnx वाला सीरीज है वह डाइवर्जिंग है. Pnx दिस इज ए कन्वर्जिंग सीरीज, एंड जो Pnx है और जो Qnx है दैट इज ए डाइवर्जिंग सीरीज. और किसी फिजिकल प्रॉब्लम में जो सीरीज डाइवर्ज करता है दैट डज नॉट गिव ए फाइनाइट और ए पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन. इसीलिए फिजिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से हमारा इंटरेस्ट है केवल इस Pnx से, जिसको आप कहते हैं Legendre's polynomial. So this will be actually the important thing. So after that, after this solution, जब भी हम बात करेंगे तो केवल बात करेंगे Pnx का, और Pnx को आप देखेंगे कि Legendre polynomial कहते हैं. तो सेकेंड लेक्चर में हम लोग इस Pnx को जो अभी डिफाइन किया है इसी को डिस्कस करेंगे, इसके पर्टिकुलर वैल्यूज़ को देखेंगे इसी सीरीज के आधार पर जो यहाँ पर डेफिनेशन लिखा हुआ है, और तब इसके जनरेटिंग फंक्शन को, फिर इसको फाइंड आउट करने वाला जो रेडिब्रिज फार्मूला है उसको, इसके डिफरेंट रिकरेंस रिलेशन को, बातों को हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे. सो दिस इज